Today's story is about Chief Ramon Adedoyin. Chief Ramon Adedoyin is the owner of Hilton Hotel. This hotel, it's not a one hotel owner. He owns a lot of hotels, Hilton Hotels. When you see the name, you will understand that that hotel is a lot in Nigeria. All right. If you are a married man, if you are a married woman, um, if you are a single man, if you are a single woman, this video is for you. Okay, especially those that are coming from abroad. This video is for you. Okay, so pay attention to this video, and it's going to save your life. Okay, so um, you see all these people like coming from abroad and not telling their partner where they are or where they are going to. Um, One day they're going to regret why they are not doing that. Okay? The story I'm about to tell you is a very sad one. Okay? Just pay attention and listen. You're going to learn a lot of stuff from it. Okay? I know this particular story happened in Nigeria, and it happened to people that live in Nigeria too. Okay? But we that are in abroad, we use hotels a lot in Nigeria, especially where we don't have anybody. Um, when you land there, you don't have anybody there. You have no choice than to lodge in a hotel. So that's why I'm saying people coming from abroad, they have to listen to this video. It's going to save them from one trouble or the other. All right. This Chief Ramon Adedoyin, I beg, I don't want to cut my tongue. Chief Ramon Adedoyin owns Hilton Hotel. So on this particular day, this one OAU student who lives in Abuja, he has a family in Abuja, and he always go to Osun State to do his masters, at Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU. That's a very prestigious university in Nigeria. So he goes back and forth, and each time he's in Osun State, he always communicates with his wife, to tell her his whereabouts. He has been lodging in this particular hotel for a very long time, and each time he lodge, he always take the receipts back home and put it somewhere, you know. Every of his move, he always communicates with his wife, communicates them with his wife, okay? So, the owner of this hotel is a chief, like I said. All my life, I have thought that people that they give chieftaincy titles are people with integrity, people who cannot hurt their own fellow human being, people with good moral standards. But these days, it's not like that. Anybody that has money, they give them chieftaincy title. Anybody that has money, they give them chieftaincy title. Let me show you the picture of the chief. That is the chief. You see head. I will tell you what he did to this young man, this OAU student, in a minute. So this guy was lodging there, each time he always keeping records and all that. That's why it's good to communicate with your partner. Anywhere you are going, communicate it to your partner. It's very, very important. I know some partners, they are very difficult to deal with. They are very difficult to communicate with. They have disgusting attitude. Anytime you try to discuss something with them, they will change it around. They will see negative aspect of it. Like they will read meaning to it. If you say you are with some friends drinking, they will conclude that you are with a woman. When you say you are in a hotel relaxing, they will conclude that you are with a woman. That also applies to men too. When you tell some men you are in a hotel or you are chilling out with some friends, they will read different meanings to it. They will think you are with a man. They will think you are with your boyfriend. This thing. They will read different meanings to it. That is the That is how bad it is to communicate with some partners. Some partners, they will read different meanings when you try to communicate with them. All right, this topic that I'm discussing right now, I've written it. I've written a book about it. You know, it's I wrote this book in 2022. You know, and this topic that I'm talking about now is in this book. You know, Life Enhancement Secrets. It's in this book. Okay, how you have to communicate with your partner, at least to know where your whereabouts, you know, so that when anything goes wrong, they will know where to start to look for you. Okay, now let's go back to the story. So this guy was communicating with his wife. He always keep record of all those hotel receipts. That is where he always lodge. So this particular day, this Chief Ramon Adedoyin, Osun Court has sentenced him to death by hanging. On the 30th of June, he was sentenced to death by hanging, along with other two staffs. They sentenced those staffs because they saw what happened and they didn't say anything. So they are accomplices to the crime. All right, they are accomplices to the crime. So this man lodged in this hotel, and in the night, the owner of the hotel, I don't know, with the help of other people, or probably the staffs, they went to this man's room and kpai the man. So they kpai the man. I don't want to use all those other words because of Facebook violations and all that. So they kpai this man and they carried his body. They went and buried him in a shallow grave around some bush in the area. So the next day, his wife was calling and calling him and calling and calling. This man was not answering his phone. At some point, his phone went off. It now became unreachable, right? So the wife didn't know that her husband had already been killed by this hotel owner. That's why when you see somebody, they have this, they are so worthy, they are that, you don't know the source of their wealth. These people like this man here, they give me some slap when I'll give one for your head. Chief. These days, they will be giving chief to bloodsuckers, vampires. They will be giving chieftaincy titles to them. Chieftaincy title, you're supposed to meet some criteria before a chieftaincy title can be given to you. But in Nigeria, it's not like that. When they have money and bribe his way, they will give them that title. That's why I don't even respect many of them, self. Now let's go back to the story. So they buy this man and go and bury him in a shallow grave. So his wife called and called and called. He was not reaching her husband. So the woman now reported the case to the police. The police swung into action. They went to the hotel. They asked the hotel management, have you seen this kind of this person? They said, no, we have never seen this kind of person before. So the police left. They said it's not there. They cannot do anything. They said they didn't see the persons, right? So, but the wife was sure. The wife brought out receipts that it is this hotel that my husband is always lodging. Brought out receipts, evidence, and the police took those evidence and they started working with it. So, at some point, they now carry out the investigation, and they now found more evidence. Although this hotel management, they already cleaned the blood evidence, they already cleaned everything. The room that the guy was lodging, they fixed everything up as if nothing happened there. They got rid of all the evidences. So, but the police was able to find more evidence. If Nigerian police, if they really want to work, they will do the work perfectly. you know. Dobale to Nigerian police. I respect you guys. I'm proud of you guys. If you guys really want to work, you will do the work to perfection. Except for some few eggs in the police force who are spoiling the name of Nigerian police. Nigerian police, they are working, you know, if they really want to do the work, if they are given the tools to do the work. You know, thanks to Nigerian police for fishing out this man and his evil ways, right? So more evidence was gotten from the crime scene, and they charged this man to court. So the case has been on and off, you know. So this man told the court that he knew nothing about the crime. So he said he has evidence. So they postponed the case. So on the date of the next court date, where are your evidence? The judge asked. But the man could not provide the evidence he promised. So with all the evidence that the police has against him, so the judge now sentenced this useless chief Ramon Adedoyin to death by hanging, along with his accomplices. You see, that's why I always tell people, even in the book I mentioned it, communicate your location and what you are up to your partner. I know some partners are very difficult to deal with. They are very, very difficult. You know, any partner that you cannot effectively communicate with, it is better to leave that partner and look for someone else who will understand you, someone you will feel free to tell things, you know. And some partners, they think that they are doing you, they are doing the other person a favor, or maybe the other person is trying to communicate with them and they are making things difficult for that other partner. Let me tell you something. And when your partner cannot effectively communicate with you, you are going to lose out in so many things. It's not going to communicate its most important things and agendas to you. So we all should learn how to look for somebody that we can effectively communicate with. Some partners are difficult, some partners very difficult to communicate with. But that is not the topic for today. The topic is communicate where you are, your location, to your partner. That is what we are talking about today. And I'm just using that to mix it up, that if you cannot effectively communicate with your partner, it's better to leave them and be with someone that you can effectively communicate with. Somebody who will understand you and who will work with you. All right? So if this man had not had a good communication with his wife, they wouldn't have know what happened to him. Who knows how many people this useless chief, has killed in that hotel? This is a prestigious hotel. Who knew? Who knows how many people he has killed in that hotel? So we all have to be careful. We have to be careful, you know, on things we do and where we go to, people we associate with. You know, so if you are among those people doing all those kurukere waka, man or woman doing all those kurukere waka, you know, don't want your partner to know, this video is for you. Learn from it so that what happens to that OAU student will not end up with you. So you guys have to be very, very careful, especially in Nigerian hotels. These hotels, we don't know what they are doing these days. Everybody, hotels everywhere. I don't know. A lot of bad stuff has been happening in Nigerian hotels. A lot of horrible stuff. We all really have to be careful, you know, so that we will not fall victim to this prey. Who knows what the chief had done with the body of this guy? If it was ritual, if it was, I don't know, sacrifice. Who knows? Who knows the organs he has taken from that body? Who knows what he did with that body? Nobody knows. Lots of ritualists, many of these, not all, many of these hotels, they are buying their clients to do whatever they want to use them for. Guys, be careful, especially we and people that are coming, that are always going home from abroad. And like I said earlier, when you land in a state and you don't know anybody, you have no choice than to lodge in a hotel, which is very risky. One person is very risky for one person, but if you are in a group or a family, it's more better. All right, we all have to be very, very careful. All right, this Chief Ramon Adedoyin, it serves him right. I know he will try to bribe his way out because he's a chief. But those other two, they are going to buy those other two accomplices. They are going to buy them if they don't have money to bribe their way out. Nothing, nothing happen for Nigeria. Yeah, but I'm proud of the judiciary system and our police, Nigerian police force, for this good investigation and how they handled this case to this point. And I thank the judge for making that decision to sentence this useless Chief Ramon Adedoyin to death by hanging. All right. This brings me to the end of this video. If this is your first time of coming across my video, please like, comment, share, and follow my page for more videos. I will see you next time on my video. You have a nice day, and God bless. Bye.